And we're live, everybody. It's Ace Attorney with Josh and Swissy are here. Both of them. It's crazy.
Heyo.
Hi.
And we were mid-trial. I think we were about to do some...
What if I'm just inexplicably angry this entire stream? Never letting on that it was because I was talking about Game of Thrones.
No one would ever know. I believe what happened is that Luke at me has just been called to the stand, if I remember correctly.
Look at
and
what happened was he revealed he was a power bottom.
Yeah, that was the last thing I remember.
You just ended the stream after that for reasons I don't know.
I mean, it was time. Oh boy, a full Ace Attorney stream for once. That never happens.
Oh boy.
Look at me.
Look at me.
He-Man. I'm Luke at me. Anyways. Well, hang on. Let me get prepared. Let me get...
Hi, Mulligan.
Mic check.
Why
is my Twitch chat always behind? It bothers me so much. It's never,
I don't know.
it never. The messages don't appear. It's for like a full minute. It fucking. Anyways. Back then, on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes.
Alright.
If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
Okay.
Okay.
Got his ass.
Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason, I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours saw.
I am opening the fucking case information for this part. Go ahead.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
Oh, that's me again. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? Okay, so what happened was I briefly started watching the stream on like Twitch, and so it was still on Swissy's part, and I got confused.
I see.
I'm very stupid.
Yeah, listen. It's been a day. TGIT, you know?
Oh, whoops. It's me this time.
Yeah. I was just trying to stall until you realized, but...
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
Uh-huh.
I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of an ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Master Mask, my arch-nemone.
Have you never seen Aladdin 3?
That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Darkness was imprisoning him. All he could see, absolute horror.
I cannot live. I cannot die.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
What I witnessed. Approximately 1 o'clock. That's when my nemesis, this coward, struck a fierce blow upon my head. Just swallowed me before I could land a single strike. Well, if that's true, And why do we have this? It looks like it was torn off some clothing is the hint that we're supposed to get there, and I don't think I ever read that. Objection!
Makes sense.
Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours?
Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch.
It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Yeah. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough.
Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off?
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in the position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme.
Irk!
Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No! Wait, just a moment, sir, old-timer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I'm fucking proud of yourself.
No.
Stupid ass. Fucking God,
What's wrong?
Say words, Swissy. Talk.
Please.
You like talking so much?
I had to
Go.
laugh first. That's what he did in the dialogue. He went,
Is it? Is that? Oh, he went he, huh? Is that how he went, Swissy?
You want me to do
Yeah,
all your
fuck
fake
you,
laughs
sis.
for
Clown.
No, go fuck yourself. They're great.
you? Okay.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
That's not true.
Oh fuck, I forgot him. Godo. Or well, fucking whatever his name. God-O.
I believe.
What did we find out he could be
I was calling him
pronounced as?
Godo, but I believe he started calling himself Godo.
God.
I think we just all decided to
'Cause I
pronounce
remember-
it differently.
I remember they posted or I think MAGaGame
Yeah.
posted that there are several possible pronunciations, and one of
Yeah.
them is Godo.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Colonel.
Yeah. There it is.
God, it gets
You
me.
got it.
Colonel, I've got it, Colonel. I'm trying to win this court case, but I'm dummy thick. The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Yeah, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right?
You talk too much.
Hey.
Damn.
Witness! So are you now saying that you and the thief fought? What? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. Look at me. Agree completely.
Okay. These two are exhausting.
Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated.
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough.
I feel like you wouldn't fight with your fists if you're wearing such a huge fuck-off ring. That'd probably break your finger, but fine.
Sure. Oh, it's chugging.
Yep.
His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote.
What did you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask?
Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable.
Hmm.
I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
Should you be a judge
That-
anymore?
That can't be good.
I've convicted a lot of innocent people to death.
Oh no.
Fight with the thief. Alright, it's time for some pressing to get more
Indeed,
information.
however, unfortunately, true gentleman, his first
Bam!
blow.
Hold it!
A true gentleman, his first blow.
Can you tell us a
Very
little more
first.
about what happened?
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious.
I might not,
Powericious?
actually.
I probably won't, though.
I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? Absolutely we should. What does that mean? What is the at-me fighting style?
It's where I say, come at me, and hold my arms out.
I begin
I'm
swinging.
sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must.
Okay, well then what was
The main
fucking...
thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you.
That's it? That's the at-me fighting style?
Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony?
It was extremely important. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I remember you said I'd ever take a walk alone late at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
I put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye.
You know why that's bullshit?
Because it's bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Because didn't he say he got hit from behind?
Yeah.
He sure fucking did.
Didn't he?
Objection!
Oh, back of the head.
Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards.
What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you.
To do what?
And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, from behind, from behind.
From behind.
But just now, you testified that he struck you on the forehead. Well, I guess we don't technically know where his... I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
Ooh.
It seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong! Oh,
Objection.
listen how deep that voice is.
It was so good. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans are machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes.
Objection! Hey, hold on. It's
What?
not as pretty as that.
Oh, coffee slam.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Turn around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that. Mr. Atme is no ace detective. Probably true. This Mr. Atme is a fake. That would be wild. Mr. Atme is Master
He is Master Mask.
The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually Mask. Oh shit.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at the...
No. Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask.
But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask.
His nose is also
Sorry,
not.
Cam.
Yeah, I mean,
Sticking out from the
It's
mask.
taped down. Used a wrap on his face.
Exactly.
You know?
It's genius.
I didn't read that line.
Sorry.
But he shouldn't have been. It was something like that.
It belonged to the
Lordly
store.
Tale. All right. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
Oh, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness?
What if he was just like, yes?
Aha! You've got me. Oh man. God, you sound like a dying gerbil.
The masked MO is pure genius, and so am I, Luke Atme, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Mr. Lawyer. Sir Lawyer.
What? What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance.
Yeah, it's time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atme, when you assume the thief's identity... Oh.
Objection. Coffee. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. God O blend number 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Godot! The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. And it smells like cringe. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, but
I'm glad Phoenix has not reacted yet to the fucking searing hot coffee on his entire head.
I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Alright then. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly.
Huh? No, yeah, of course. That's the big rush.
You alright, Nick?
Amy looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can, but can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atme is in fact Mask has yet to be found. Proof? Of course I've got nothing.
Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get after all. I see. The stream has lagged. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's
Think
no good.
harder.
I'm just not ready yet.
But are you gonna just give up and let us lose this?
Maybe.
To buy time.
So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted.
Not even a little.
Entirely lifted.
Gone completely.
Mr. Godo. Who? Oh no. Who are you? God, I have to be 3 fucking clowns in the circus.
Hooray.
That doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Mr. Light, what are you
Does
doing
it?
here?
Does it? Nicky boy! The thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well? That's...
The sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn!
I like the way you did that line, right? Order. Dude, I just like lose all interest in saying the word order at this point. I think I've said it like 100 times. Like I just
So many
can't say it
times.
anymore. It's like every time I have to read order, I just immediately want to go next.
Like,
You, madame. That urn. Where did you find it?
in the bag? What do you mean?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me.
Oh, Desi, you're the best! Sacred Urn updated in the court record. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Huh. Pathetic. I'm gum. Mr. Godo, do you have something you wish to say? Last week someone said that the voice I was doing was slightly Duke Nukem, and now I keep thinking of bad Duke Nukem
Yeah.
quotes from Gianni, and it just keeps like, I keep wanting to be like, I'm gonna rip off my head and faint at the sight of blood. Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
Well, that's the bad thing about being able to lie.
You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspirations at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct? Yeah, what about it? Coffee. Huh, how charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere.
Didn't you just say people were to be taken at their word?
I didn't. I said a man could be taken at his word.
No!
No,
Got him.
I'm not putting that in the canon. I've
Oh,
got
no, Yoda, sexist!
Damn it.
Stupid, sexy Godo.
Oh, no. This coffee is misogynist blend.
This coffee has never been touched, but I don't know why I'm doing like a shittier version of the voice I normally do.
Of the same voice.
I just like, yeah.
It's just to make it not real.
Yeah, it's like, this coffee's never been touched by female hands. Ugh, awful. No, none of that.
Shame.
Move all that to the non-canon pile.
Nope.
Damn.
Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office!
How much higher do you think your voice can get?
I don't know. Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong! I would never do such a thing!
Mr. Light?
Please, Nicky boy, you've gotta help me talk some sense into these people!
There must be
You guys
some
should have
way.
stopped me before I decided on this for their...
No.
This has gotten increasingly worse.
I've got to prove that the urn was actually in the AT&T Detective Agency. Testify about what I saw. Well, that's not helpful. Because they'll just be like,
I can't
well, you're
prove
the
anything
lawyer.
yet, probably.
It's actually the fingerprints.
Oh, it is fingerprints, huh?
Yeah, remember when the bag was in the office?
Oh.
Maya was like, open that bitch up and touch it. And Phoenix was like, alright, I guess I'll see what's in there before he could actually look at it. AT&T walked in. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, huh?
Oh, come now. Now you're really making me
What?
laugh. Sir
Right
Lawyer.
now?
Come right now. No.
Ugh.
Come
Fingerprints indeed. May I go on?
I am always wearing gloves!
Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place, by touching it? In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. But they would be, because it would mean your gloves were off!
I like how his testimony just now was, if they were there, they're supposed to be, but they probably aren't, so they won't be.
Yeah, I mean...
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anywhere.
Did you listen to a single word he said? Yeah, what are you gonna do now?
I've come too far to turn back now. AT&T must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Me!
Who was...
Take that!
Me! My fingerprints!
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Minister AT&T, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Yeah, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Hey,
That-
wait a minute.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Ah.
Well, hello there!
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
That could be anything. That was just...
It was my bowling ball. Your Honor, I'd like the court to
That was
examine
my
the fingerprints
bowling
on that
ball.
urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves the urn was in Detective AT&T's office.
Well,
I just
even
want
if
the
your
glass to
fingerprints
shatter.
are on are on the urn, it doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the ABME Detective Agency.
Huh. This blend. Gato blend number 107.
He's had 3 different blends.
I've decided it's a little too bitter after all.
Got him.
He's smoking.
I can feel that this one was touched by a woman.
Oh no.
I'll have her fired immediately. I've got to stop. I gotta get out of this. I don't know what I was thinking. Order. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and shove it up your butt.
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down.
Nope.
I love that animation.
Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
Swissy, you can read the line. You don't have to. This isn't the time.
What?
What? Swissy read all the lines.
What?
I was making a joke.
What the
about
fuck are you
Swissy
on
being a
about?
clown.
Oh no, you made Swissy leave.
Let it go.
Swissy, no, come back. Jesus Christ, that scared me.
That was so mean.
It was pretty mean.
That was so unnecessarily mean.
Got him.
This guy's not even a fruitcake.
This
You
expression
see,
is also
Man,
it was
he is
me all along.
unhinged looking.
I am the one and only Master Mask. Haha! I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
He become monkey.
Well, Mr. Godo, what's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
Yeah, you were right after all.
Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Hold it!
Objection, I see. Oh.
You're wrong!
Oh,
wrong,
God.
I tell you! I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but not actually right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures? It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want! I'm the thief, I tell you! So do it! Pronounce me guilty, please!
God. Everyone's just like, I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
Objection! The true identity of the thief
It's
has
always
already
been a
proven.
kangaroo court.
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you.
I love his theme music.
It's really good.
Mr. Godo, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir. It's me, the thief man.
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are mask to mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
I don't know about
I know that. I won't fail, I swear. What?
No, it's true. I saw someone miss their chance once, and he's stuck as a boy now. It's weird. He's like 38.
Damn.
38, still a boy.
It's tragic.
Okay, then talk. We're all listening. Oh, well. Let's all have a listen to this confession.
Or just don't. You have the power.
Witness testimony, masked identity.
Wait for a chance to go.
The truth is, I've been masked to mask all along.
Shut up.
I mean, you can't prove that I'm actually not masked to mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle when it got torn off, that's all. I love the little bit of fucking, like, dialogue after this testimony, and the guy just says, just how bad does this guy want to be in jail?
This isn't a kangaroo court. Now, excuse me. I have to go to a trial and watch a parrot get cross-examined.
Again.
Nice.
I commit to the crime of waste of time. Sorry, I keep wanting to sing parts of Kangaroo Court by Capital Cities. It's a good song. Anyways. Good song, Capital Cities, Kangaroo Court. I don't like the direction this trial has taken.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Godo, you're embarrassing me.
Like I said, you're only gonna get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask to mask.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godo. I'll do my best.
Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination.
I
like how even the judge is like, God, I don't care anymore.
Truth is, can't prove that I'm not. I don't have an alibi for the night. You fucking do, though.
You do, though.
We've got your security card. Objection. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
God, I hate myself. Like every day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I go, What? Surely you're not being serious.
I'm extremely serious, and don't call me Shirley. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
It does kind of look like cinnamon rolls. Or like those Princess Leia buns.
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway.
Yeah, well, you know, it's Larry.
Well, Mr. Godo, do you have anything to say?
Your mom.
And stop drinking that coffee! On, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godo. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Man, there's a lot of thunder happening outside. Yo, if I suddenly
Okay.
disappear, it's because my power went out.
Hey, don't die though.
Yeah. Look,
So,
this is
shit.
ridiculous.
It's fucking loud.
Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the Heights.
Bruh.
Why?
Bruh.
Planted it there. He's really reaching now.
Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The keycard to KB Security's Chief Executive Officer's office. No!
Huh. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course.
Motive for what?
Why would this thief go to KV Security in the middle of the night anyway?
He fucking works there!
Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all.
works there,
This
though.
stupid kid.
Now then, let's see your evidence.
It's this thing. The blackmail letter.
Colonel.
Right, because it tells him to go there at 1 a.m. and bring $50,000.
Ah, yeah.
Take that! Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah, that's...
Pearl's pretzel hair. What is it?
a blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail.
Yes, basically it says, bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright.
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security's CEO office, a full half hour away from the scene of the crime.
No.
He just fucking breaks like a computer.
Order! 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 So the theft of the urn occurred. The defendant is at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company, but did you actually investigate the CEO at all?
Well, no, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. Also, I realized just now that I said Godo instead of Godo, and I apologize. I'm not sure what I
gross
think
error.
of that.
Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Since when?
Hang on, let me know if my line comes up. I have to go stare out my window briefly, because that shit is fucking...
Bruh.
Josh is
Yeah, I
from the
think we're gonna
Midwest.
have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. It's your line.
Ah, I'm coming back. I'm sorry. I just stare out my window at the storm. I'm obligated.
You're a Midwestern man. You
What
gotta.
do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
There is someone else who can testify. Oh boy. This is the person that can testify the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night.
Is it Larry?
It's
Oh,
Larry.
boy, it's
Unfortunately,
Larry, I'm
yes. Take that.
But who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him, Your Honor.
How dare.
Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bio start to rise in my throat.
Fuck. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
Hey, Duck Game. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh.
The question at hand is this key card.
Yup, that's the key card they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use the card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
You know, keycard stuff.
You know, things that key cards do. I'm Larry.
This is my butt.
As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data.
I get his visor smokes when he's perturbed.
Glad he just did a spit take.
He got a new coffee, drank it just to spit take. Well, Mr. Godo, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each card has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. And according to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
Keycard updated in the court record.
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as mask to mask in this photo. Ha! It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then...
Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be mask to mask.
Hey, we did it.
Ooh, fanfare.
Nice.
Good job.
I was really waiting for a butt. That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man.
Again?
Besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight,
Not guilty.
guilty.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, Godo was just like, can't be him. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Alright, works for me. Now back
Whatever.
to drinking coffee and hating women.
Oh, God,
I just can't help it.
We've put
Court
it
is
into the
now
air.
adjourned.
October 13th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4.
Nick, you did it. You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little ashamed of myself.
Boy!
Oh, Miss Delight.
I like coffee. I knew you could do it! I believed in you all along, Nicky boy! I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing. Swizzy.
Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Oh,
I like
Pearls.
coffee
I got a bad
made it
feeling
the
about
same
this.
way, without salt.
Who is this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just,
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya?
Ow.
You should be
punched him.
ashamed of
She
yourself.
decked him!
Ow! She slapped me.
Pearly.
I'm not trying to fuck Nick, Pearls.
I don't know how to
Not
tell you
yet.
this.
This is actually you, Swissy.
Yeah.
Oh. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife.
A married woman.
Yes?
You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you've got it all wrong. Ow!
Oh, the double slap.
I'll never
the deuce.
forgive you.
Ow! A double slap.
Well, anyway. All's well that ends well, right?
Amazing.
Moving on.
Oh no. Anyway. We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught.
You watch it, duck game. That cap, I can't save you. You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here.
Yeah. But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, please. You're embarrassing me.
If we won the case. Then why does this guy still look so glum? Oh, but I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on. Give the kid some time.
Mom Trucy.
Damn.
Well,
A powerful stance.
Well, Duck Game, you actually discover that over the course of Ace Attorney 4.
Wait, you discover
Bam,
what?
got him. Oh, you know, you find out Trucy's
Oh.
mom is in Ace Attorney 4. She's also not in this game, so it doesn't matter.
I don't even know who that is, so don't worry about it.
He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling the blue. About feeling blue, right, amigo? And then
Mr.
suddenly a
Dodo.
tumbleweed goes by, and as the tumbleweed fucking flies past, it turns into the cowboy guy. It's been him all along.
Mr. Godo.
I forgot that guy's name.
What are you doing
was
here?
it again?
It's Jake Marshall, I think.
Jake Marshall? Oh, come on. I came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite.
I don't like the way you look at me. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime's over.
Well,
Yeah.
Duck Game, I could just spoil the whole plot of Apollo Justice for you, but I
But
don't
don't.
think I should, because these fools haven't played it yet, and we're gonna at some point.
Look, either Ducky Game knows or we'll find out.
I was gonna say we haven't played Ace Attorney before, so
Yeah.
please.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Dead in his office.
Kane
Uh-oh.
Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Wait, the body?
Is that why he wanted to get arrested for being a thief? So he wouldn't be found out as a murderer? Amazing. The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
1 a.m. on
well,
October 12th.
shit.
You don't mean.
Huh. That's right, amigo. I don't know how to feel about him saying amigo, I gotta say.
It's weird.
That's the only thing I'm not sure on.
Hold on just a second. Got to ban a fool.
Oh, shit.
Goodbye.
Boom, there it is. That's why I should be in mod settings. There we go. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Help me out. What?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder.
Jesus Christ.
After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbued with rage?
That's the name of God-O number 1012.
1012. Oh god.
Yeah,
There's so many.
Yeah.
Come
That's a big
on.
jump.
Don't tell me you didn't know. I was trying to say 112 and I fucked up, okay? Ron DeLay was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
An employee of KB Security. Did we not know that? I thought we knew that already.
It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
Yeah, 4 to 6 are handheld only. I could probably get Apollo Justice to work. The other two, I don't know.
Guess we'll see. No way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I
No!
guess.
That's a lie! That
When the
can't
murder
be true!
occurred.
Oh, but I am the thief, I tell you.
Ron DeLay, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder.
I love his stupid elbow belts. What? This can't.
It's so
This is
good.
impossible.
It's so I can do heroin. Tightens the belt.
Jesus.
Ah, my favorite character, Gatto, the woman-hating heroin addict. No, but I
You say no, but
jest.
you keep doing it.
This is my life, Swissy. Welcome to my entire existence on this fucking rock.
Nice.
F.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite.
Eh.
You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
Who the fuck are you? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Taking him to jail now. Bye.
Why?
He snorts
Yeah.
unmade Keurig cups.
Oh no. That sounds
Keurig
awful.
Dr. Pepper Canada Dry?
KDPCD!
KDPC.
That actually sounds like abysmal. So long for this being the first
No, it's
non-murder case. Man, we got through a whole court case without there being a murder, kind of, almost.
Until there
Damn.
was a murder the whole
And then
time,
there was.
actually.
Nick,
Oops.
how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Boy, your microphone
Man.
hated that.
You really broke everything.
Arrested for murder on the same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What's gonna happen next?
It just devolves into a static.
It did.
I know, right? Isn't that great? I'm using my shit mic to full effect. I kind of want to decrease the quality of my mic more so I can do the fucking Duke Nukem voice. I'm Gum. I'm here to kick ass and chew gum, and I'm all out of gum.
October 13th, 3:02 p.m. Wright and Co.
I'm
Law. This is-
here to kick bubblegum and chew ass.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Josie, I don't buy it.
I hate you. I hate you.
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there, it was you!
Why is Pearl's like on Adderall, dude? What are you? She's like hopped up on caffeine or something.
I don't know.
I'm here to kick ass and drink coffee, and I'm all out of ass.
No.
Just gonna go ahead and hope you read that because I like zoned out there for a
I
couple
was
seconds.
laughing, but okay. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm gonna head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright.
I mean, you're a child,
myself.
so
I'm
fine.
tired of being here.
Sure, but why?
I don't want to be in the scene anymore.
I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Hail to the king,
that's a good
baby.
idea. I think I'll go with. No! You should stay here.
Jesus, Swiss.
I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Pearls was so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
You're 8. Go away.
I'll know if you do.
She's gone.
Remember to fuck.
Remember to fuck.
Sorry, each time I'm about to stop laughing, Swissy does the same laugh again, like on a loop, and it fucking makes me laugh again. It was so consistent. It was awesome.
Fuck you.
No, it was great. He just says like it was the same intonation like 5 times in a row.
What are you talking about? I can't help the way I laugh.
No,
Okay?
you did like a. And then he was like, yeah, it's like kind of like that.
Damn it.
Oh fuck! It got me. Woo! Man, we made a full hour in before we started unraveling, huh?
Yeah, maybe it's
progress,
just the time we start every time.
Pearl
Maybe like
is
once
9.
11:45, just like fucking everything breaks down. Really.
Yeah, apparently. That's the fucking
That's a good
time.
point. No, Duck Game's got a
That's
good
what
Okay,
point.
happened.
Nick,
Pearl is
time to
9.
get going. My investigation.
What would you say? She was 8 or something?
Yeah. So what do we do now?
She's gonna be dead before long. What do I mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Wait, are you threatening a virtual child? What
Are
does
you
that
threatening a
mean?
fictional toddler?
Oh, God, I'm dying. Ugh. About the time I calm down, I look at the screen and I see Maya's stupid face. it just sets me off again. Ugh.
And do you remember what just happened when she said, "All right, let's go to the murder investigation," and then Phoenix immediately turns to her and goes, "Right, what are we doing?"
Nah, 9 is still toddler territory. I would know. I'm essentially a toddler. At least given the way I'm constantly spilling shit all over myself.
Yeah,
Do you
no,
toddle?
for real,
I
for real.
I do
though.
toddle.
Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located.
Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
That'd be rad.
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to get to the detention center, too.
Sacred Urn. You must be relieved we got the Sacred Urn back.
Yes, that's what happened. I missed my chance to turn into a man, and then you only get one. So now I'm
Damn.
stuck as a toddler.
You bet. But we
Gets
did
every
give it to
time.
Pearls to, like, take back on her own, and she is a child, so chances of it making back to Korean Village is kind of slim at best. There's something a little different about it.
Huh?
Don't at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
I didn't know how to make that sound.
I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster.
Oh yeah, someone reassembled it to say Amy.
Oh, somebody put it back together correctly.
Damn.
Yeah.
But the urn we got back says Amy like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now.
There was pink on the floor.
I'm sure they weren't there
Probably,
before.
yeah. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Amy's name into I Am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still,
Oh no, I hate this image. It makes me feel bad for her.
I don't remember ever
She's
seeing
so
pink
sad.
splotches on it.
Look at how distraught she is.
I mean, you would be too.
I know. That's why I'm sad for her.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I too got sad when I was a child and broke things. I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Karain Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Karain Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Karain Village to do their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
Oh no, she's been neglecting her training.
Again.
That means her Burger King's gonna start coming out.
Oh
no! A channeling dojo. That's pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen.
Yes.
Is what happened last year still bothering you?
Eh.
That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the... Nope.
When a medium uses the Karain technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Bang!
Bang!
That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but...
I love that this game does not bother telling you that that's not actually what happened.
That's all.
Like, at all.
No.
I mean, it implies that she was, like, taken over and killed a man.
Yeah,
but that's not
that
what
didn't
happened.
happen. That didn't happen, though.
Yeah.
That's what they tried to say.
Yeah, wait, that is...
That's not
yeah,
what
that's
happened.
not what happened. What the fuck?
That's not what happened.
Yeah, because she didn't do anything.
It's gonna be a heavy response. No, she just got fucking knocked
She specifically didn't do it.
Yeah.
She got knocked out and put in a box.
Alright, it says go to the hideout. To the hideout. October 13th, Mask to Mask hideout.
Oh, Nicky boy. Maya.
Miss Delight.
Maya!
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking you for help. Well, I fucked up that whole sentence. I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I had no idea Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side.
Oh, good. You're gonna talk to me a lot. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. I hate doing this voice. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
I saw him lose a fight to a wet sponge. It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing for the sponge.
The sponge should have mopped him up quicker.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you. That's just a fantasy for him.
Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap.
Okay, that's just sad.
You got He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. Ha! The very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
Just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
It just works out that way sometimes, Phoenix.
In a material world. Cheerio! Come on now, Nicky boy. Sorry, I said come on, and then my brain did the fucking guitar riff.
Nicky boy.
And then my brain literally went because my mind is ruined, and it really distracted me.
Memes have destroyed your life.
It's not that much. God, I need to go back to Unga Bunga. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you?
Well, let's ask about that.
So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight?
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I could peg that guy.
Fuck.
And she was right. And she was right.
God, I just can't. And she was right. New canon accepted. Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just cut into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They're both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale.
A high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers.
Holy shit.
All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking and pissing and shitting himself.
Maybe
But
even
he's-
coming.
But he still risked his life for me.
I have to use this emote so often.
Listen. Josh finally said what we all, but see, I got support. All I support is what I say. Except that was in
Hell
reference
yeah,
to the pegging thing. But it's fine. I accept that.
Oh man. You might as well just leave that as your default emote. Not gonna lie.
Just
Yeah,
leave it like
fucking
that.
I'm just always
Just always
disappointed.
on that.
Perpetual disappointment. That explains us to a T. Wow, that it? Fuck. That's a great story. Whatever it was. I forgot already.
God owes number 115. Perpetual disappointment.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I've
he
never
may
felt
not
the touch
look
of
it.
a woman.
I've never. Women are icky, and here's.
They've got
I was gonna say
boobies.
something that rhymed with sticky. Oh, God. Fuck, never mind. Stop. Fucking cut the tape. Cut the tape.
No, Josh. What were you gonna say, Josh? Say
No,
your thing,
that's
Josh.
He may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
Okay.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
Wait,
You
you
literally
did.
have.
You were though.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Gulp. Anyway.
I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
You mean ace detectives?
No, power bottoms!
Fuck.
Got him.
God.
The call.
God, I love making Like, I love making callbacks to my
To your own
bullshit.
jokes.
It fucking kills me. No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives.
Oh, so then you must mean thieves.
No, they're alright too. I just
Okay.
hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives.
Alright.
There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, why did you go to Detective Atme's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal.
What?
The real criminal?
Yeah, obviously the real MagicA mask is not my Ronnie, right?
We look around her apartment. I mean, maybe.
I mean...
Either that or Luke Atme lives in your closet, one or the other. Yeah?
It is I, look at me, in the closet.
Don't look at me!
Alright. A Detective Atme knew more about Mask the Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then you went there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man.
Come out, it's just...
Even if I have to kill his stupid boss. I mean, what?
Weird.
His secretary said, the Ace Detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Oh yeah, we saw that back there yesterday too.
I tried to break into it.
Come
even.
out, it's June. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on
Jesus
someone else.
Christ.
Oh shit!
What?
YouTube subscription. Thanks, I guess.
What happened? What did I miss?
Why does
Somebody
it notify
subscribe.
us on Twitch of a YouTube
I don't
subscription?
know.
And
I
why
don't
was it
know.
so loud?
It was
Oh, I
so
didn't hear
fucking loud.
anything.
Oh, Swissy,
Well, I have
are
stream
you
live,
also?
so-
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe that's why we get the chat faster.
All right, I got confused. Oh, you guys have the Streamlabs chat.
Yeah.
That could be
So
it.
I hear the pings. Mr. Light, do you know about KB security?
Have I ever streamed on YouTube? Once, like fucking 5 years ago. And then never again.
Yeah.
I certainly don't have it connected to Streamlabs, so like, eh.
Billy, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today,
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know.
It is, I think. I may have connected my YouTube to Streamlabs
Maybe
at some point. I can probably fix it later. It's fine.
KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
They already told me it took 30 minutes by car.
Yeah, I cheat. I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it KB security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
Listen, alleyways are motorcycle friendly, okay? They can't stop you. Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now?
No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell
Coward.
us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Mr. Light told us about the location of KB security.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick.
Okay.
Right away.
CEO's office.
Right away.
Here it is, the crime scene. October 13, KB
Yep.
Security, CEO's office. So I guess this is where it all went
That's
down,
a big
huh?
vault.
The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
What does that got to do with anything? Oh boy.
Oh my fucking god. It's like my worst nightmare. Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, it's
Again.
Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, great. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Alright.
Sure was, pal. The prosecutor made real fools of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like...
Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. That was a terrible Maya pretending to be Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Or something
Yeah.
to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal? Like an idiot?
Yeah.
Sorry, you missed that excellent joke, which was, well, if the gumshoe fits. Because I hit the button too soon by accident.
Well, anyway. The point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. As they never have for me. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Damn. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Wait, you didn't? What do you mean?
Love
Such a
fest
good
is over.
guy,
Maybe
though.
we can start about. Didn't he try to fucking save your life less than a year ago?
He crashed his car doing it.
Anyway, I guess let's talk to Gumshoe, get some info.
Get some info. Detective
I'm not
Gumshoe,
telling
tell
you
us what
anything.
you know
My
about the
lips are
murder.
sealed.
Tell us what you know about the murder.
My lips are sealed.
Tell us what you know about the murder.
Oh my god, stop yelling at me. I'm... Jesus.
I'm doing my
Fine.
best.
Tell us what you know about the murder.
Fine, okay. Jesus Christ. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Okay.
She just gives up. Alright, we leave.
Hey, come on! What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we,
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying at me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
Oh, look at
You
that
only
man.
say pal when you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard, and god did he look like one. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning, and the rest of it was discovered at 9:01 when they turned him over. His estimated time of death, that was supposed to be a fat joke.
No, I got it.
His
I
estimated...
chuckled.
I'm not sure if that made sense or not. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this very room.
It happened at exactly the same time Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record.
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
I mean,
There's a good explanation for that one. Bullett's body was stashed away in that safe.
look at the tape. Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard of him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so
Da-da-da-da.
the body fell out. That white screen must be the shade from when he fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billard.
Maybe you can start by getting the
Thought it was
man's name
Bowler.
right. It is.
It is. She
Oh.
got
It
it
is.
wrong.
She said it wrong.
I see. So, what happened to Mask?
He's at the detention center, screaming like a madman. He kept going like, ha ya ya. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. It's very
no, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
Now that's the detective I know and love.
Think about it. Abby was always around when a calling guard showed up. And he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. Well, I was hiding at the scene of the crime. Yeah, right.
With that nose, sure.
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one more thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Tear of Emanon. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping.
And I keep it
It's
on my
crumpled
person.
up in my pocket with...
Jesus
it's in my receipts pocket.
Huh?
It's
The
not a
inside of his
receipt.
jacket is just corkboarding. It has several things pinned to it.
This one's my shopping list, and this one's my backup shopping list in case the first one... I'm not finishing that.
The only thing it just says is ramen.
Nice.
It just says
Nice.
it's both lists say ramen.
Very good.
It's all he can
Since
afford.
the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. I don't need it anymore. Fuck it.
Oh, let's take a look. The gem and the thief.
Hey, this guard here, haven't I seen him somewhere before?
Is that
Pretty
Luke?
small, so it's kind of hard to
no,
say,
it's
but
Delight.
now that she mentions it.
Ron.
Newspaper clipping added to the court record. So Ron was a security guard at the scene of the first crime.
Oh. Ooh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. Even though I started that sentence like, ooh. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Goto? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true.
Check his degree?
According to the records, anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an iceman in court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps.
That give me goosebumps. Damn.
Yeah.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Oh,
No, that's not what I meant.
that Goto guy sure acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret that hopefully by the end of the game we'll learn about, maybe. Alright, we're supposed to present this. What do you know about this bitch?
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
Oh my god.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh yeah. The victim in this case just didn't make much of an impression on me.
A man is dead, Maya.
Maya, I wish you would stop sometimes,
Well,
frankly.
you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just babbling like an idiot right now.
Alright.
Okay, Nick. Now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
The victim. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
A security company.
Well, yeah.
What? Well, Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh, and?
And I don't know how to put this, but this guy was kind of a money grubber. Oh, I know a certain word that could describe that.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough.
Even do you know what the word is?
Please stop leaning towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh.
Pretty dirty and underhanded.
You know, basic CEO shit. Yeah, oh, KV Security used to head the security operations against Mask to Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Alright, well, let's take a look around. What do we got? We got a big folder. Check out this big thick binder here.
So eventually we're
Full
gonna
of
figure out
women.
something about Ron Delight being Mask to Mask and how that interrelates with all this. I wonder what it's gonna be. Is it
That's
like
gonna be
he's
whack.
supposed?
You can say.
Was he supposed to be Mask to Mask so that like KV could like catch him and restore their reputation?
Possibly.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file wasn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah!
What'd you find out, Nick?
This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge
A
file
shifty
is all
millionaire
about Mask
is
to
a
Mask.
redundant statement. Ayo!
Got him.
Damn.
This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick. Look at the last page.
It's a
It's a
crime that
list.
hasn't happened yet, is it?
Let's see. Tears of Emanon, 100,000.
Oh.
This looks like a list of all the treasures the Mask to Mask stole.
So then 100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Kane's list entered the court record.
Secretly?
I just can't figure out what KB's deal with Mask to Mask was. Were they like making their employees be Mask to Mask to steal shit? What was the 100,000?
Oh, there's a button here. Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, did you just press the button? Hey, cut it out, don't press that.
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that.
God,
What's
I
that
nearly
button
shit
anyway?
myself. It's an emergency buzzer. It says right here on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
Okay.
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really?
show
Well,
up
it's
and
possible
bang,
on
bang.
the night of the crime.
They ask no questions.
Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know.
I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Emergency buzzer added to court record. And it says to present the blackmail letter. This is not the present menu. I need to get out of the examine menu first. Present. About this blackmail letter.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now.
Oh, alright.
Anyway, bye, idiot. Security room.
Hey, that's a little mean. Can't just call
October
people idiots.
October 13, KB Security Guard Office. Oh my god, look at
Yo,
this place.
milk carton and orange suit coat.
Oh no.
Who could it be?
It's the butts coat.
It's no.
It's literally hanging from a lever.
Wow.
Wow, this is really something else.
For security guard office, it doesn't feel very secure.
KB Security Guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be.
Hey, Nick, what's up?
So he is here.
Yo, how's it hanging, dude? Your penis, that is. And you got my...
No.
You got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was, working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good.
No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's so hopelessly clueless.
Well, it's about the murder case. Boy, have I got some good info for you.
Oh boy.
Really? What is it?
Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. That guy's no good.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
I hate you so much, Lawrence Butts.
That was then and this is now.
What is your fucking problem, my dude? So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free.
You want a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest?
No, bro.
Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kitten's got some claws. Rawr. Okay,
No.
you really want to know?
Yes, please.
Don't do
What?
that.
You ever get the feeling that Larry would be a guy to say awooga unironically?
Out loud.
Awooga! Whoa!
Yeah.
That mama's got some real donkas. A real setup of donkas.
Yes. So tell me.
Like they'd fly up and hit us square in the face. Now I'm thinking of that video we saw earlier.
It was really good.
Oh. Okay, so the thing is, Rod the Light was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Rod the Light was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something.
No, that's just you. Security guard. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard?
Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors. All the time.
The ones you're currently not looking
Monitors.
There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Whoa.
Oh.
If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so it's something small I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long, and also sometimes don't call security if you're like, that's probably fine. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you?
Why do you say that? So you know how there's that part of the song in the background right now that goes do 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 do
It
do.
like repeats itself a
Just
couple
now?
times. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, so I was listening. I had for some reason I decided to unmute the normal stream on Twitch, and
Oh,
those
no.
like overlaid. So it's just like perfectly. So it was like it was horrible.
Nice.
This is a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb.
Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick.
Huh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Oh my god. Okay, so yes.
Totally, dude.
Oh no, I knew something smelled bad and it was the butts after all.
Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay?
It's like we're gonna have to break his psyche locks after all. Alright, well, good news. We can do it right now, according to the guide. Take that, you dumbass. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
What? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
Ah,
30 minutes away.
but that was that, and this is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night, too?
Friends is a strong word, even with a kind of qualifying it, Mulligan. Never, I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1.
$1? Wow, now that's confidence.
Wasn't that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have the evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain?
The evidence that Larry was not manning a station when the murder happened is... Oh, it's the wallet he picked up at the time of the crime.
The wallet.
Because he couldn't have been here
Yeah.
if he was picking up the wallet. Take that.
Yeah.
This wallet, you know about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday.
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet?
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. Whoa. 1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office.
Ah! Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
Now I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. It's the camera. No, this is
The camera
warehouse.
data?
Yeah.
No,
Oh no, the
fucking
card
security
swipe.
card. The one that was used at 1 a.m.
Flippity-doo.
Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. I can't show the record to just anyone, you know.
That key card data was already made public in the trial today.
What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way!
Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift.
Whoa! Oh...
Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
Yar? Yar! No! Gayar!
No!
No!
Me
No!
hearties!
No.
This is a terrible mistake, I tell ye.
Oh, I knew it. It's all me fault. SpongeBob, me fault.
Oh no.
It's my fault that the boss was killed. It's my fault.
Larry.
There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
What happened that night anyway?
Ah, my Donna happened.
Who?
Huh? You're Donna.
I get a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Yeah.
Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one who does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So is that why you left the security guard office?
Wah, I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Oh no.
How can I ever make it up to you for it, Nick? What can I do? What?
My God. He's curled up on the floor
I'm
crying
just
like
a
a
little
baby.
guy. It's
Oh,
my
boy.
birthday. I'm just a little birthday.
My God.
Nick,
Yeah.
is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it.
Oh boy.
I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry?
Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
I'm sorry.
He's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him.
Nick.
Alright, real quick, I want to examine this, because it's got an Easter egg in it. Something is written on this poster in fine print.
A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, oh fuck, my back. Respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed
What?
Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor.
Weekly bold hag. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Crosshair, you come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun.
Yeah, sounds scary, alright.
Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now.
Yeah. Good for you. Alright, we can wrap up with Larry. I think we've just got, like, one thing to present in here. And then we'll call it a night. Hey, what up with that buzzer, though?
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Damn.
Yuck.
Huh?
Stop.
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart.
Oh,
I
no.
promise I'll come running to your rescue, like the professional guard I am.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks, I tried.
Do you think you can tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
Oh boy. I don't feel like I'm going to be wowed.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Because he's dead.
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it'd be a pretty good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did. And I couldn't have possibly made a mistake either.
Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like that. Oh boy.
What?
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake.
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
That night, it went off just once. In the morning. At around 1 a.m.
Oh no!
Boy. Oh boy.
That's when the murder happened.
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Buzzer record added to the court record. Well, good job, dipshit.
God, Larry, you really fucked it this time. You
A
really
man is-
bumbled this time, butts.
A man is dead because of your incompetence.
A man
Oh.
is dead, Larry.
A man is dead at least
man is
partially
dead.
because of your incompetence. Impossible. No one's ever been able to call him.
Impossible. No one's ever been able to summon the buzzer. Ah.
Well, that's all we've got time for tonight, folks.
So hold up for a sec.
Yep,
Holden.
Holden.
I was just browsing on fucking Amazon looking at foreign sodas as you do during a stream when you're bored.
Oh my god.
You're bored.
And I
during
found
stream?
this amazing review that I will read verbatim for the stream to experience as well, because it definitely made me laugh. And
For
that's
what
why I was
soda?
distracted. It's for Iron Brew, which is like that
Earn brew?
European
Scottish.
soda or some
Scot-
shit. Yeah,
Scottish.
Scotland. Anyway,
Bruh.
this review was from a person in America, which will make sense anyway. Don't buy this disgusting soda. It's foreign and I thought it would taste good. No wonder that North America is separated by an ocean with this drink. It's gross. Doritos taste better than this, and their country sucks, and all the people want to leave. And second,
Oh,
$13 for sparkling water? A waste of money, and you can't get a refund because it's a food item. It's sparkling water, soft drink with added sugars and sweeteners. Sparkling water is not soda. It's water with a fizz. Soda's supposed to be good, like on a hot summer's day, cracking open a Coke or Pepsi and ice and water bucket and enjoying a pop how it's supposed to be. Soda was invented in the USA.
That's definitely not true, right?
I mean, it might be
That
true.
can't be true.
I mean, you don't. It might be. I'd believe it if someone said that soda was invented in the United States.
Damn. Yeah, probably.
And in 1767,
Because we had a lot of,
Englishman Joseph Priestley first discovered a method of infusing water with carbon dioxide by carbonated water when he suspended a bowl of distilled water above a beer vat at a local brewery in Leeds, England.
Yeah, but
That's kind of
also,
fucking stupid.
but
That's
also
not-
just
that's
because
not
he
modern,
made carbonated
but-
water.
Yeah.
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 1700s, though, is
I
much
mean-
earlier than I would have expected, even for just, like, carbonated water, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, carbonating the water is different than making the soda, though.
True.
We definitely had a lot of soda shops back in the day.
Very true. I just, like, didn't look further into it because I was trying to end the stream. Also,
What the
Swissy,
fuck
what the
is
fuck?
up with tonic water? It tastes like shit, and I hate it.
Oh, I just wanted to. Yeah.
Alright, so
Share
thanks for
that.
watching, and have a good night, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with Yakuza. Have a good night. Bye. Why does this button still break?
Goodbye.
It's fine. Bye.